video, we will see about frequency shift key. So let's start the session. Before that, I am introducing about the today's course outline. Firstly, we see the solution for our previous video's question. Next, we will switch to frequency shift key, its waveforms and the advantages and disadvantages of this. So let's start this. The previous question was, a signal has a bit rate of 8000 bps and a baud rate of 1000 baud. How many data elements or bits are carried by each signal element? How many signal elements do we need? Solution for this will be, we have given bit rate is equal to 8000 bps and baud rate is equal to 1000 baud. Let the data elements carried by each signal is equal to R, and R is equal to bit rate divided by baud rate, which equal to 8000 divided by 1000 is equal to 8 bits. And number of signal elements is equal to X is equal to 2 to the power 8 is equal to 256. Now starting our today's topic, that is frequency shift keying. Frequency shift keying is a frequency modulation scheme in which digital information is transmitted through discrete frequency changes of a carrier signal. In other words, we can say key is implemented by changing the frequency of a carrier signal to reflect amplitude levels in the digital signal or our information signal. For example, a 1 could be represented by F1 is equal to Fc plus delta F, and a 0 could be represented by F2 is equal to Fc minus delta F. The figure represents FSK modulated waveform along with its input. As you can see, for binary 0 in our input signal, then in the output modulated signal we see signal with Fc2, and for binary 1 in input, then in output signal we get Fc1, which is a high frequency signal compared to Fc2. Bandwidth of FSK. If the difference between the two frequencies F1 and F2 is 2 delta F, then the required bandwidth B will be B is equal to 1 plus D multiplied by S plus 2 delta F, where S is equal to symbol rate or baud rate of the signal and D is factor related to modulation and filtering, whose value lies between 0 and 1. Let's see an example. We have an available bandwidth of 1000 kHz which spans from 200 to 300 kHz. What should be the carrier frequency and the bit rate if we modulate our data by using FSK with D is equal to 1? Solution for this will be, here we have B is equal to 100 kHz and the middle of the bandwidth is located at 250 kHz. This means that our carrier frequency can be Fc is equal to 250 kHz. We can use the formula of bandwidth to find the bit rate with D is equal to 1. We are taking 2 delta F is equal to 50 kHz. Here B is equal to 1 plus D multiplied by S plus 2 delta F. So we have B is equal to 100 kHz and D is equal to given here 1. Now putting the values in the equation, we get the equation as 100 kHz is equal to 1 plus 1 multiplied by S plus 2 delta F. This implies 100 is equal to 2 multiplied by S plus 50. This implies 2S is equal to 50 and this implies S is equal to 50 by 2 which equals to 25K. So our baud rate will be 25K baud. Since baud rate is 25K baud and here number of bits per symbol is not given, so we are assuming bit rate is equal to baud rate, that is bit rate is equal to 25 kbps. Now let's see advantages of FSK. Frequency shift keying modulated signal can help avoid the noise problem beset by ASK. It has lower chances of an error. It provides high signal to noise ratio. The transmitter and receiver implementations are simple for low data rate applications. Disadvantages of FSK. It uses larger bandwidth as compared to ASK, thus it offers less bandwidth efficiency. It has lower power efficiency. Lastly, a question for you all. We need to send data 1 bit at a time at a bit rate of 3 Mbps. The carrier frequency is 10 MHz. Calculate the number of levels, that is different frequencies, the baud rate and the bandwidth with FSK. I think you all are capable of calculating and answer this question. So take a screenshot of this question and solve this question and write your answers in comment section. That's all for today's session. We will meet soon with our new topic, that is PSK. Thank you for watching the video.